Very good morning, everybody. So, tomorrow night, Newcastle travel down to Manchester. Now, we all know it's going to be a hard game. A very hard game. But here's the thing. We have only one single mission tomorrow night. So it's basic. It's simple. We have to beat Manchester United away. Now, who do I want to score? Well, I'd like Alexander Isak to get on the score sheet. I can't see Callum Wilson getting a game. I think he's injured again. Anthony Gordon and hopefully Sean Longstaff. Hopefully Bruno will get on the score sheet. But that's a hope. It's all a hope. Because we never know what's going to happen. We never know who's going to be selected. So it is a hope. Now, the game is very important. And there will be two Brunos on the pitch. Let's hope our Bruno has a better game. Let's hope that we can hang on to 6th position, because the last game against Brighton, well, some teams are stubborn as a mule. So I want a clean sheet. Now, whether that is with Martin Dubravka in goal, or whether Eddie Howe decides to go with Nick Pope, your guess is as good as mine. However, it's on TV, but I won't be watching it. I won't be watching it because I don't have Sky Sports package anymore. Lots of things cost money, including our sport. Now, when I was watching Sky Sports, they had a deal on. The deal was £19 a month for 6 months. So I took the deal. The current deal is £34, or it's £11.99 for a day pass. I don't want either. I can't afford either. That's the honest truth, you know. But here's the thing. I want us in these 2 remaining games to give everything. Blood, sweat and tears. Football sometimes can be emotional, as Bruno proved. It may have been that when he was on the pitch for the Brighton game, that the realisation hit home, because we did want 3 points. However, VAR decided against that, and he did get emotional. Now, we've got just 2 games left, so both games are away. Then, after we play Brentford, Newcastle United, jump onto a jet and then go down under to play a friendly. Now I thought for ages and ages, how I do this is this. I go onto the Premier League on Google and I click on the league standings and how many games are left, and then I click on the matches, and that's where in other videos you kept turning around and saying that we'd already played Spurs twice. So that's where that comes from. Now, because Spurs won, we can't overtake them anymore. That's a downer. But 6th is better than where we were, which was 10th. So that's an improvement. We couldn't get anybody in January, FFP, PSR, in whatever the Premier League decide to throw in our way. So Newcastle United in these 2 games have got to give everything, blood, sweat and tears. I think they can do it. I believe they can do it. And the people who have said we'll score, that's a hope. Because you've got, like say, Alexander Isak, who has been prolific. I'd like to see him get at least close, really close, to Haaland of City. But whether that'll happen, well, your guess is as good as mine. Now, the likes of Miggy, I would like to see, and again, it is entirely dependent on Eddie, if he's fit, but I'd like to see Miggy in these next 2 games get a goal or 2. Sean Longstaff, I think he needs to work out what he wants, and it would be nice if he would get a few more goals. Now, Bruno has had some fantastic opportunities, and a couple of those opportunities he's put away. So it is possible. And we've got Harvey Barnes. So we all know what Harvey Barnes is capable of. He knows how to find the back of the net. So we have enough in 11 players to go out and get a result. But here's the caveat. There's only 2 games, both away. My hope is 6 points. Whether that happens, well, we can only live in hope. That's all we can do. So my hope is that we get these 6 points with 2 games. We score as many goals as possible so that other teams like Chelsea, who are creeping up behind us, can't overtake us. Now, for the European places, what I would like to see, a lot of people have been talking about it. Ian Smith, 100% Marks, the Toon Review, and Through Black and White Eyes. I've all been speaking about these European places. What's achievable? Now, we all know that it is almost nailed on that City are going to win the Premier League this season. However, that will put them in prime position next season for the Champions League. Arsenal, they're nailed on for either first or second, because it's neck and neck with them two. There's a couple of points in it and not much else. So things can change at the top. It would be nice, and that's what I'm saying, it would be nice if Arsenal did sneak it, because if City do get the title, well, that's 4 years in a row, and I think that's a bit naughty. Now, for the FA Cup, I'd like to see City get that. And I have a very good friend who is a Manchester United supporter. Won't tell you the name, but it's a very good friend. However, from what Ian Smith, 100% Marks, and everybody else has said, if Manchester United do get the FA Cup, that knocks us out of contention for the Europa League. I'm not sure about the conference, but definitely the Europa League. But if City win, then, and we do score as many goals in these 2 games, it's possible that we can get into Europa League. I mean, the conference is still, you still get a trophy like West Ham did. And let's hope results go our way. But we, as a club, we have to do the business in these 2 games. And once we've done that business, we just have to sit back and see what happens. And dust ourselves down after this season is finished and see what happens. I think, my honest opinion, is certain players, your Richies and others, will be shipped out to free up squad players. I think that those free agents Adam Pearson was talking about, it's possible because they're free. But at this moment in time, all we do is we live in hope of 3 points tomorrow night, as many goals as possible, clean sheet, and we hope that whoever wins the Premier League title, congratulations to them. It's a bloody hard league. The Premier League is the hardest league in the world, no doubt. But I'd like City to take the FA Cup, Arsenal to win the league, and then next season Newcastle United properly look at the mistakes from this year, player injuries, etc., so that we can cope with the season. So thanks very much for watching, and give me one of them if you like what I'm saying. Next video is coming straight up after this one. Anyway, spread the word. Thank you.